Yo.
15 actors who played characters way older or younger than they are in real life. Blake Lively played a much older character in Green Lantern. Getty Images, Warner Brothers. Hollywood actors sometimes go to extreme lengths to fit the perfect roles, whether it's using method acting strategies or losing massive amounts of weight. But other times the actors manage to blend into characters much older or younger than themselves with simply a bit of makeup or the right wardrobe. Keep reading for a look at 15 actors who are far older or younger than the parts they played on screen. Stacey Dash played a high school student in Clueless when she was 29 years old. Stacey Dash in 2005 next to her Clueless character, Dion. Fraser Harrison, Getty Images, Paramount. Dash's character, Dion, was meant to be a 17-year-old high schooler in the cult classic Clueless. Emma Thompson starred as 19-year-old Eleanor Dashwood in Sense and Sensibility when she was 35. Emma Thompson starred in the 1995 adaptation of Jane Austen's novel. Getty Images. Thompson wrote the screenplay, which won her an Oscar in 1995, and played the lead character in the period drama. Winona Ryder was 28 when she played an 18-year-old in Girl, Interrupted. Winona Ryder starred in Girl, Interrupted in 1999. Getty Images, Columbia Pictures. Ryder was cast as 18-year-old Susanna Kaysen when she was nearly a decade older than the character. Beyoncé played Foxy Cleopatra Goldmember when she was just 20 years old. The character Foxy was meant to be at least in her late 20s. Getty Images, New Line Cinema. Beyoncé was Austin Powers' love interest, even though Mike Myers was 39 years old, nearly twice her age at the time. Orlando Bloom played Keira Knightley's late teen love interest in Pirates of the Caribbean, despite being 8 years older than her. Orlando Bloom starred in the 2003 Disney movie, Pirates of the Caribbean. Amanda Edwards, Getty Images, Disney. Both Elizabeth Swann, Knightley, and Will Turner, Bloom, are meant to be around 18 years old in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. But Bloom was 26 years old at the time, while Knightley was exactly 18. Scarlett Johansson starred in Lost in Translation when she was just 18 years old, though her character was meant to be a college graduate. Johansson's role in the 2003 Oscar-nominated movie helped boost her career. Getty Images, Focus features. The age difference was made even more stark due to Bill Murray, who was 53 at the time, starring alongside Johansson in the semi-romantic role. Rachel McAdams portrayed high school junior Regina George in Mean Girls when she was 26. Rachel McAdams was older than her fellow Mean Girls co-stars in 2006. Getty Images, Paramount Pictures. In retrospect, it's impressive to know McAdams blended in so well as a high school mean girl despite being a decade older than her character. See what the Mean Girls cast is up to now in our roundup here. Another Mean Girls star, Lindsay Lohan, was aged up at least 6 years for the 2006 movie Just My Luck. Lindsay Lohan played a lucky Manhattan woman in Just My Luck. Getty Images /20th Century Fox. When she was 20 years old, Lohan portrayed a successful executive who gets romantically tangled up with a man played by Chris Pine, who is 6 years older than Lohan. Not that it's impossible, but we doubt Lohan's character was meant to be a 20-year-old. Jason Earls played Miley Cyrus' 16-year-old brother on Disney's Hannah Montana when he was 29. Jason Earls was on Hannah Montana from 2006 to 2011. Getty Images /Disney/Instagram. Miley Cyrus starred as Miley Stewart on Hannah Montana starting in 2006 when she was 14, but Earls played her teenage brother despite being 15 years older. Blake Lively was 24 when she was cast as Ryan Reynolds' love interest in Green Lantern, but he was 12 years older than her. Blake Lively's character was supposed to be around the same age as Ryan Reynolds' character. Getty Images, Warner Brothers. Lively's character Carol Ferris is meant to have known Hal Jordan, played by Reynolds, since they were children, but Lively and Reynolds are 12 years apart in age. The pair fell in love on the movie set, and are now married with 2 kids. Jim Parsons is 7 years older than his The Big Bang Theory character, Sheldon Cooper. Jim Parsons has won several Emmys for his portrayal of Sheldon. Jim Merritt, Getty Images, Warner Brothers. Sheldon is meant to be 37 on The Big Bang Theory, but Parsons is actually 44 years old. Some fans took issue with Diane Lane, then 47 years old, playing the much older Martha Kent in Man of Steel. Diane Lane needed fake gray hair in order to age her up. Getty Images, Warner Brothers. In Superman comics, Martha Kent is always portrayed as a very elderly woman. Lane was cast as Martha for the 2013 movie Man of Steel when she was still in her 40s. Jennifer Lawrence, currently 27 years old, has been aged up for several major movie roles. Jennifer Lawrence played the love interest of Javier Bardem, 48, in Mother. Paramount Pictures from her role as an unhappily married woman in American Hustle at age 23 to the Oscar-nominated character of a widow in Silver Linings Playbook. Lawrence has been consistently aged up for her roles as her career moves forward. Cole Sprouse is 25 years old, but his Riverdale character Jughead is meant to be just 16. Cole Sprouse is one of the breakout stars of Riverdale. While most of the Riverdale cast is in their early 20s, Sprouse stands out as being close to 10 years older than the high school rebel he plays on screen. Erin Hayes, 41, played the wife of Kevin James, 52, on the CBS sitcom Kevin Can Wait. Erin Hayes' character was killed off unceremoniously. Hayes was more than a decade younger than her co-star and on-screen husband. Fans were upset with the way Kevin Can Wait handled Hayes' departure from the show. Actress Leah Remini, 47, is now a series regular opposite James.